Pretty cool. Why not do New Game Plus? Because it's easier. I like kind of starting from the beginning every time I play. What's New Game Plus? When you finish a game, you can take all of your equipment and levels and basically start a new game. Yeah. You just start over from the beginning. It's fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I personally kind of prefer to keep doing the vanilla experience. Just a preference thing. But New Game Plus works fine. You can do it multiple times too. Don't you feel overpowered in New Game Plus? You do. Which is why I'm not playing it. You absolutely do. Oh, dude, this guy has a thing for his stomach. It means he used to pull a... Is there a cart around here somewhere? What's this guy doing now? I bet you there's a lore reason for that, but I'm not sure what it is. Am I taking a lunch today? I think I'm going to go for a ride later, so I'll probably stream for another hour or two, and then go get lunch and go for a ride. Ride on the hog? Yes. Does Cohh have a bike? I have 3 bikes. Yep. The one I'm using now is a R1250 RS. In ER, when is a good time to go into the underground map? Whenever you want, really. There's a couple quests that can take you down there, but it's really kind of up to you whenever you want to go down. Motorcycle or bicycle? Oh, motorcycles. Yeah, I ride motorcycles. When am I getting a Ducati? Funny enough, I was looking between a Ducati or the BMW, and I ended up going with the BMW. I might get a Ducati eventually, but I'm already going to be selling one of my bikes soon. And if I get another bike, I mean, 3 bikes is already too many. 2 bikes is kind of fine because there's different types of riding you can do. But I mean, I don't need 3 bikes. I'm going to sell a bike, and then if I get another one after that, I'll probably sell another one. We'll see. I'm not a collector of bikes. I don't plan to be. Electric bikes are insane. The only thing that worries me about electric bikes is how quiet they are, dude. I purposely make my bikes louder. I usually get like mufflers and slip-ons and stuff to make them louder. You don't want to be on a bike and have it be quiet. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Do you have any touring bikes? Not right now. I'm kind of in a sport cruiser phase right now. I may go more cruiser touring down the road, but yeah, right now I'm definitely enjoying my sport cruisers. Loud pipes save lives. They absolutely do. Just get a little bell for it. Oh yeah, and as I'm going down the road, like ting 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 ting. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do I own a Ducati? Not right now. Right now I have a Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX, a Hayabusa, and a 2022 Hayabusa, and a 2022 BMW R1250 RS. And I'm selling the Hayabusa. Scout, they actually made the sound in the game of Cyberpunk based on the bikes, the engine on the arches, so they should sound similar, which I'm looking forward to. Do I like to go fast? I like to get up to the speed limit quickly. But I am not the kind of rider to be like pulling 3 digits weaving between traffic. No. But I do enjoy getting to the speed limit relatively quickly. Yes. What happened to the Cyberpunk bike? It's still in production. Yeah, you can actually see it on the Arch website. It is still in production. COVID hit Arch really hard because all their parts are custom. So they are even now still nailing down their production lines and everything. So. Why are you selling the Hayabusa rather than the Kawasaki? Because the Hayabusa is for track. I mean, it is a very straight bike. It doesn't handle curves super well. It is. I really enjoyed my time with the Hayabusa, but the Hayabusa is a bike that you take to the track, or I mean, it's designed to go like 3 digits plus. Like that's what it's for. So I'm not at that kind of stage in my riding where that's something I really want to do. Not my style right now. So I'm much more about the twisties. I like going sort of fast around tight turns, and it's not a bike for that. Yeah, it is not a bike for that. It's designed to go really fast in like a track situation. And it does what it does well. Don't get me wrong. It does what it's like riding a freaking rocket, dude. Oh my god. Ooh. It is literally like strapping a rocket between your legs. Yeah, dude, I'm almost 40 and I got 3 kids. I don't need to get to 100 miles an hour in 2 seconds. That's not what I need. Not what I'm looking for right now. Sean Targaryen, you got it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Griffalion, down boy. Ah, shoot. I was hoping to get behind him. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I don't like this at all. That was way too close. Zerbora, happy 4 years to you, Cohh. I know I followed you longer, but it's always nice to be reminded of the first streamer I found on Twitch. Here's to the next 4. Excited for what comes next. Well, thank you, friendo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Zephyr Lee, when your arch is ready and having it delivered, are you having it delivered? Are you going to ride that beast home? Oh, it'll be delivered. Yeah. It's kind of weird because somebody asked me a few days ago, like, when your arch gets here, are you going to ride it? I was like, why? Of course I'm going to ride it. It's the whole point of getting it is so I can ride it, man. My lord. I'm not going to just, I'm not a collector. I just want to sit there and gather dust. I ride the absolute hell out of it. My lord. Hang it on the wall. Exactly. What was the bike you got that was damaged in transit? That was the Hayabusa. Yep, my Hayabusa got serious body damage when it was being transported. But thankfully, Suzuki was super cool, and they basically sent like a new body kit essentially. And the place that I bought it from put it all on, it was fine. Yeah, that sucked, dude. That was really unfortunate. Hey, Cohh, I'm not one of your regular viewers, but I saw your new studio walkthrough. I was really impressed with the attention to detail you put in. Streamer dreams, nicely done. Thank you, RS7 pounds. I appreciate that, and thanks for stopping by. Awesome. My first bike was delivered with a giant forklift hole in the fairing. Oh, that sucks. That's what happened, though. Funny enough, a forklift was, they tried to move the bike with a forklift, and they didn't put, one of the sides wasn't all the way down, so the forklift went through the bottom of the box, and it scraped down the side of the bike. That's exactly what happened to my bike. That sucked. And what's even worse is they didn't catch it. They didn't catch it, so it got delivered and everything. And then by the time it got here, they assembled it. And like, as they were assembling it, they were like, oh, shit. Oh, man. It's bad. Not good. Not good. God, this guy, my attacks are literally bouncing off the ground. Bouncing off. He hit me away from his big attack. Well, thank you, friendo. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. He actually slammed me away from his largest attack. Two-handing stops the bounce? Yeah, I know. What do you recommend for a beginner bike? Something low CC. Like anywhere between like... I started on a Ninja 650, which was a little stronger than I think I'd recommend for most people. But you know, they have like 250, you know, they have like 200 to 400 cc bikes that are great to start on. Mm-hmm. I do not recommend, like right now my bike CCs are like around 1,000 for both the ones that I ride regularly, and the Hayabusa's way more than that. That's not my regular rider right now. Do not start on a bike like that. It's not it's not good. The 650 was definitely and even the 650 was a little much to start on. Yeah, I'd say between like 200 and 400 is probably a great place to get started. Ride that for a while and then like trade it in for something more if you want to. A lot of people don't ever feel the need to have more than that. And that's fine, man. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Oh yeah, HH Raven. That's a good point. I'm talking about sports bikes and sport cruisers. It's different if you're talking about like cruisers and touring bikes. Then you'll want a lot more for the weight. Yeah. I'm specifically talking about sports bikes and sport cruisers. I should have made that clear. If you're gonna ride like a Harley or something, if that's what you want to do, and more power to you if you do. That's different. Ow. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting a Harley or something similar down the road, but I'm very happy with what I got. Why is it too much power? It's too much power because when you're learning to ride a bike, it is a lower CC bike is a lot more forgiving, is the short answer. When you're talking about higher CCs, you're talking about a far more. It's far easier to lose control if you aren't like super comfortable with how the throttle works. If you don't have really solid throttle control. You can very easily have a 1,000cc bike overpower you. And the worst part is it's kind of cumulative because it means that you make mistakes faster if you make mistakes, which is really bad. I'll give an example. A good friend of mine, one of my RL friends, in fact, I went to motorcycle learning school with him. He borrowed my bike, my 650, and he didn't have a huge amount of riding experience. And he was at a stoplight, and he was pulling out to go around, and he gave the bike, it was a 650, he gave the bike too much throttle. And what it did was it made the back wheel spin out of control. And because, again, he didn't have a huge amount of experience with it, he didn't immediately let go of the throttle, which meant the bike slid out from under him in an intersection, and the bike fell on his knee, and he had to get knee surgery where he lost a tendon, and he couldn't barely even walk for 4 months, and I don't think he's been on a bike since. So if he was on a bike that had less CC, then there's a very good chance that wouldn't have happened. and he would have been able to learn to really get the throttle control down. And, you know, that and then it would have been the kind of thing where he felt when he would have learned. So when he felt the wheel go out of control, he would have immediately let go of his throttle. And, you know, so it's all sorts of stuff. It's like, there's all sorts of little things. But that's just an example about how it can work. For the record, he's absolutely fine these days, and he actually wants to ride again. So, I mean, he's, you know, again, it was just a mistake. It was just a mistake. Everything's good now. He's fine, and he's great these days. But that's just an example. Yeah. I laid down my bike the first week I had it, doing that exact same thing. Funny enough, where I started to give it throttle, and I let go of the clutch too fast, and the back wheel spun out of control. And unlike my friend, I was not going up a hill. I wasn't really going anywhere. So when I lost control of the bike, I was able to jump off it. So I actually, the second my bike started to slide under me, I jumped off, and then the bike got laid down. So thankfully, knock on wood, that's the only time I've ever laid down a bike. It was in the first week I ever started riding motorcycles. And I am still thankful to this day that that was my big wake-up call in terms of really realizing I needed to understand and work on throttle control. Yeah. I wish Cohh would lay me down. Slippage! Down, boy! What? Good to see you today. How you doing, by the way? Yeah. Does anyone have a spray bottle? No? Okay. Let's start getting her bigger. Yeah, Drac is Stark. That's a good point too. Very good point. Torque is a huge deal with that stuff as well. Yeah, I'm sorry. I bet I'm boring the absolute hell out of you, like most of you, with bike talk. I apologize. We'll focus on the game here. Okay. So I think we're good. Do we have anything we can use here? Actually, we do. Let's go ahead and get this done. Bike talk with Cohh, that's right. Actually, last thing I'll say about bikes. I did this once, and it actually went really well. So I'm probably going to do it again. And what I'm probably going to do is I have a GoPro, and I can put that on my bike. And I think I'm actually going to ride out to my old house. It's pretty far away, but that's okay. And then I'll just ride around my old house with the GoPro on for like 45 minutes, an hour. And then for one of the cozy streams, we can just watch that and hang out and talk about bikes and chill. I did that once, and just as a test, and it was actually pretty great. It was a lot of fun. So, yeah. It's actually on my YouTube if you want to watch that. It's very chill. I think I just drank beer and hung out with you guys for like an hour. Do some sweet tricks. Oh yeah, that's the first thing I do on my bike is sweet tricks. Sweet tricks. Yeah, Bertie, my wife's parents actually ride a Spider, or is that the Can-Am? Yeah, it's a Can-Am, right? Yeah. The one with the two wheels in the front. Yeah, he my wife's father, my father-in-law, he actually fell off a roof and had to get his knee replaced. But he loved riding motorcycles. So he actually sold his motorcycle and got a Can-Am, which doesn't require nearly as much pressure on your knees. And yeah, he loves it, dude. He loves it. He rides that thing all the time. Pretty cool. Apparently it feels very similar to a motorcycle. They're super fun to drive. A little bit safer, arguably. So, I mean, hell yeah, man. Shoot. Wow, that thing came out of nowhere. How many people do you know that have wrecked knees due to bikes? Oh, it's only my friend. No, my father-in-law fell off a roof. That was not due to a bike. Yeah. Although he did later fall off a bike and injure his knee. You know what? Let's not focus on that. Hey, Cohh, I love your Fortnite streams. Do you? Say you're new to the channel without saying you're new to the channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, quick note. I've never actually streamed Fortnite. Not the BR. Not even once, chat. Not even once. One sec. Okay. A Cohh from a different timeline is a Fortnite streamer? Oh, I'm sure he is. Yeah. Funny enough, if Fortnite had come out around or before PUBG, I probably would have played it and become a big Fortnite streamer. But because Fortnite came out like shortly after PUBG, I played PUBG right when it came out for months. I was so tired of VRs when Fortnite came out. I just had no interest. Did I enjoy PUBG? I did. Dude, PUBG was awesome when it first came out. The PUBG days were actually pretty great because the market wasn't saturated. Everyone was playing it. Like, it was actually really fun. Like, no joke, 100% legit. Like, when PUBG first came out, it was actually a lot of fun. We did big community games all the time. Yeah, it was really cool. It was a good time. I had a great time in PUBG. I actually got pretty good at it. I know, surprising. But yeah, then the market got super saturated, and you know, it got the PUBG stuff got messy. This is back when PlayerUnknown had his like 2 hands controlling the project and stuff. Really liked PlayerUnknown. I've met him multiple times IRL. He's a great dude, and he was like in full control of PUBG at the time, and yeah, it was good times, man. It was good times. Good BR times. Is this where we go? Yeah, here we go. I've had a beer or two with PlayerUnknown. He's a solid guy. Oh yeah, dude. PlayerUnknown is one of those cool dudes who basically like came into extreme fame later in life. So he's super grounded, and that's the business, man. That's the business. I feel like that's one problem with a lot of like streaming and YouTube personalities these days is they come into popularity and fame at a stage in their life where they don't really know anything else. So it becomes more and more obvious as you get older, like which streamers and stuff have like never worked a day in their life. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. I just feel it kind of makes another type of person. You know, when you worked like a dead end job for decades of your life, basically. Ever play H1Z1? Oh yeah, I played the hell out of H1Z1, dude. I was one of the streamers that flew out and played it when it was in beta. That was like one of the first big breaks I ever got on my channel. Yeah, dude, that H1Z1 was cool too. Dub Live, like me? No, I've been spoiled my whole life. I have never worked a day in my life. I am the actual worst. Yeah, I am the actual worst. I am literally streaming garbage. Yeah, 100%. I can't win them all. Yeah. I don't know if I fully explored this area the first time I came through. Criffle Lion. Damn. Oh, shit. Nope. 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 We're not done. There we go. Woo! Wow. Yeah. I did not know that that enemy was down here. Those things are rude. Very close. I do have a shield, but those guys just decimate endurance and decimate your stamina when they hit you. It's hard to guard against them. Are we back at the beginning? No, we aren't. We're on a different side of this parapet. Did you know you can heal those things to death? I did not. No. That guy cost me 50k runes last night. I believe it. Oh, God, that animation, dude. That animation is so nasty. Love it. Are you doing a sort of Paladin build? I am. Yep. That's actually exactly what I do. Paladin stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, dang, Dosivit, that's great news. Congrats, buddy. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, let's not stay here at all. But unfortunately, that phone call I got a minute ago was my wife saying that I need to go get some stuff that's outside that's cold. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take off for now. Oh, we made a lot of progress today, though. We died again, but we did make a lot of progress, and I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out this morning and chilling as we did. I might be back on this afternoon, or I will definitely be on this evening. I'm not sure which yet. I might be back. We'll see. But I may just hang out with my kids and go for a ride. So maybe we'll do that. But anyway, I do really appreciate all of you being here. I hope you had a great time today. Like I said, I will absolutely be back this evening. The last few nights I have gone way later than normal. So we'll probably get at least another few hours in tonight. And I will definitely see you for that. That being said, if you are not Elden Ring folks, maybe tomorrow for Ghostwire. I don't think so. I do want to wait for the PC release for Ghostwire. So if I can get access to the PC, we may start that tomorrow morning. If not, we'll probably do Elden Ring, keep working through here. We also have the Returnal DLC, but I heard that's not releasing until tomorrow afternoon. And then, of course, we've got Tiny Tina's coming on the 25th. And worst case, we will also do Ghostwire then. So, as always, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an absolutely awesome morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. As a quick reminder, a new video is up, as well as lots of other videos, thoughts videos, the studio tour, all sorts of stuff at youtube.com/CohhDaily. Great time to check that out if you'd like to, and check out our daily highlight reels and everything. And on that note, I will see you fine folks tomorrow or tonight, whatever suits your fancy. See you guys then.